Hi, I'm Wei. I want to answer the first question. The internship is a very important channel for people to understand the industry they want to work in the future. Since I knew very clear that I wanted to work in the quantitative finance industry, so I did a 3 months internship in the quantitative department of Guoyuan Security during the summer vacation of my junior year. So in that 3 months internship period, I have completed a very memorable and challenge project. The topic of the project is to judge and identity whether the fund has stepped on the mine. It can be understood as whether the bond fund has purchased default bonds, because bond funds buy a lot of different bonds as a portfolio. So a default on one of the bond would cause the entire bond fund to default. So we hope to find the best strategy through quantitative way to help us identify bonds that maybe will default in the future. So we obtained near 10 years of Chinese bond data through the Bloomberg terminal. And this 10-year Chinese bond data was what we need to process. And another table is 10 years of defaulted bonds in Chinese market. This is the table we hope to filter out through the model. Of course, the close to this table, the better. So we first realized through our knowledge that the valuation of defaulted bond will change, and there will be a significant decline here. So through continuous trial, we finally get that the possibility of default is the greatest when the net price valuation falls by more than 5%. And at the same time, we also found that the prepayment of bonds will also lead to a decline in net price valuation. So we exclude prepaid bonds from our screen table, but we can only get like 25% R squares by filtering with only these two conditions. It's not enough. So but here we use like a lot of time to think how what we can do to increase the accuracy of the model. So there in general, people will continue to test and search through the knowledge mentioned in some other people's paper, but we did it in a very unusual way. Like when we went to the internet to find all the bonds that have published stated that they have defaulted in that past 10 years, and aggregate these bonds into a table and see if our model catches them all. It turns out that there will still have some default bound that we are not caught. So uh, then we went back and put the data on these defaulted bonds to see why they didn't get caught. So it is found that the rate of change in their net price valuation is not that large, but the change in their yield to maturity is exceptionally large. So therefore, we suspect that changes in the yield to maturity can also reflect the default risk of bonds. So the final model proved our conjecture, and the final R squared is around 50%. Uh, the 50%, although it's not still very high, but I'm very happy with that. So I can't say too much because there are the core competencies of the company. So and my future career understanding in the field to the quantitative finance is to use our knowledge and creativity to process relevant transaction data to find the best model and get the best trading strategy. These strategies can be used to help investors reduce investment risk and can also help investors decide how to invest and when to invest. That's all. Thank you. Hope you have a wonderful day.